No, not now. All right, can you guys hear me now? Is it clear? Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly so that we can. Oh no. 1 minute. Logitech Brio. I'll just stop this. कुछ ना कुछ इशू रहता ही है. One minute, guys. We will start. Cannot start the video. कौन सा video भाई? Now you are audible ना? Okay, fine. Just give me a minute. Someone is using the camera. This is image, audio. Not required. Can I delete this? Yes. Okay, now who is using camera? I'll just close this. Stop it. Let me close this. Okay. Can you guys hear me clearly? Audio is okay. Video is okay. Everything is okay. Okay. So, yeah. So, I am here to talk about a very interesting stuff today. Okay. So, till now, whatever we have discussed till now, like we have seen many stuffs, right? Related to the cloud computing. Are you guys enjoying whatever things we have discussed till now? Are you finding it very useful? Hmm? The crowd, we have very less people today. Why? What's the reason? Is it because of I have changed the timing? Is it because of that only? Or like generally we will have a lot of people. Today I see a lot of like very less people are there. कम लोग रहे ना तो मजा भी नहीं आता यार. मतलब थोड़ा सा ना मतलब सिस्टम ही ऐसा है कि अगर थोड़ा इफ यू हैव मोर पीपल डेफिनेटली यू विल गेट सम इंस्पिरेशन कि या वी कैन स्टार्ट नाउ. Okay, we have a people who are listening me, they are giving me good response and then we can start. Normally ऐसा रहा तो मजा आता है. But if you have less people then so today is the end of this cloud computing program. Okay, today we are going to stop this cloud computing program, but yeah, no worries. We are also coming with a new program. As I told you earlier, we are coming with 15 days of, not 15, it's 30 days of free SQL and Linux program also. So that you people definitely you can join and you can be the part of this program also. Okay, without wasting the time, let's do one thing. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So in the last lecture we have discussed about what is cloud computing, what is the importance of cloud. We also discuss about the different categories of the cloud services, like infrastructure as a service, software as a service, platform as a service. We started talking about the different services which are available in the AWS cloud. Like we have seen the EC2 instance. Okay, as we know that Oracle, as we know that this cloud is also providing you virtualization. So you consider that you have a big server, and from that big server you can just create a multiple machine, and that is something we called it as a virtualization. So we have used the service called EC2 instance. By using that EC2 instance, we have installed the operating system called Ubuntu operating system. We have tried to access this Ubuntu operating system. That is what we have seen on the first day. Then we discuss about the concept called S3 bucket, like how you are going to store your data, how you are going to store your data into the S3 bucket. So that is what we have discussed. We also discuss about the EBS, elastic block storage, and we have discussed about what is the difference between Amazon S3 bucket and EBS storage. We also discuss about the scalabilities, high ability. We have also discussed about the different services related to the database. Like in database, we have seen a very important service. We called it as a AWS RDS. In AWS RDS, while discussing about that, we have seen how to install the PostgreSQL database, right? And then we try to do the multiple things by using the AWS RDS. There is one more very important services there, which is there is one more important services there, which is with the AWS. We called it as a IAM service, identity access management. Let's try to understand about that also. Do you guys know what is IAM service? What does it do? Anyone know what is IAM service? Anyone know? Any idea? IAM. Oh, service. Hmm? Yeah, security. Hmm? Security. So, what is IAM service? Identity access management. Where we use that, right? All these things we are going to discuss. So, very important service in AWS. We called it as a identity. We called it as a identity access management. Okay, identity access management. So what is this service about? Now we'll try to understand one by one. Now, as the name suggests, identity is saying that who are you? By who are you? Who are you? Who are you? See, consider an example of consider example of your company. Correct. Consider an example of your company. Let's say this is my company. Okay, this is my company. Now, who can enter into this company? Like, let's say I'm going to your company. So, do you think that the normal user means let's say this is Wipro company. Do you think that anyone can enter into the Wipro company? No. Everyone cannot enter into the Wipro company. Only the employees of a Wipro company, he can enter to the Wipro company. Correct. Now, um, so whenever you are the part of any company, like there is a company in India, we call it as a Wipro company. Whenever you are the part of this Wipro company, what they will do you on the first day? They will create your user ID and they will give you password. Now, by using this user ID and password, you can log in to your system. Like you will get a laptop. You will get a laptop. And even though if you are giving this laptop to third person, if he does not have the user ID and correct password, then also he will not be able to connect to that laptop. So whenever you are joining any company, the very first thing that you will get it your user ID and the password. The very first thing that will get we user ID and password. In our last lecture, we have discussed about the RDS, where you have options to install your different database, like you can install Oracle, PostgreSQL. Now, what is this RDS? This is one service which is available under the AWS. Likewise, we have also discussed about the EC2 service. So you can create EC2 instance. Okay. With my user ID, I was able to create EC2 instance and I was able to create RDS instance also. Even I was able to create S3 bucket also. But do you think that any other user can create S3 bucket, EC2 instance or RDS? Now let's say my organization is Learnomate. Okay, this is my organization. And since I am a CEO, I have access to the root user. So who is root user? Root is the most powerful account in AWS account. Root is the most powerful account in AWS. He is the most powerful person because he can do everything. Now, let's say I want to create S3 bucket. I want to create S3 bucket. I want to create EC2 instance. I want to create RDS. So alone, I cannot do everything, right? Do you think that I can do everything with my own? No. So you might be thinking that, okay, in my company right now, 50 people are working. Okay, 50 people are working. So can I give my user ID and password to these 50 people? Right now in my company, 50 people are working. Right now in my company, 50 people are working. So one option is like, can I give a root user to these 50 people? No, I cannot do that. Because if I give my root user ID and password to these 50 people, then they will create the S3 bucket, EC2 instance, RDS, and I will charge like anything. I will get the charges like anything. This is not a good idea. That's not a good idea, right? अगर मैंने सबको बोल दिया कि भाई ये लो मेरा रूट यूजर, तुमको जो करना है वो करो, वो तो साली पूरी कंपनी डुबा देंगे. अच्छी बात नहीं है ना. That's not a good idea. So in that case, what we will do, I will create their user. Like let's say I'll create 3 user. I will create a user called U1 user. I will create a user called U2 user. I will create a user called U3 user. So these 3 users I'm going to create, and to this user I will provide them access or permission to create S3 bucket, to create EC2 instance or to create RDS. तो ये जो काम होता है ना, this work where you are going to create user, and to this user you are going to assign some permission. What are the permissions? Let's say I'm giving permission to the user to create S3 bucket. This is something can be done by using a service called IAM service. IAM, Identity Access Management. So I is means identity. Identity is saying that who are you? Okay, I am U1 user. What this U1 user can do? He can create S3 bucket. He can create EC2 instance. He can create RDS instance. This is something will come under the IAM, Identity Access Management. That is IAM service. So we are responsible by using this IAM. By using this IAM, I'm going to create a user, and to this user I'm going to assign some work. Okay, you're responsible to just create S3 bucket. So whoever is coming with the request that I need one S3 bucket, you are responsible for that. And I will give the work to the person who is only allowed. सबको नहीं दूंगा मैं. And I cannot give root user, because if I give root user, then he can do anything. Correct, na? He can do anything. Are you able to understand, everyone? Everyone, are you able to understand? Did you get my point? Are you able to understand, everyone? Please let me know if you guys are understanding. इतना अच्छा पढ़ाता हूँ मैं, साले लोग ज्वाइन नहीं करते. फुकट में लोगों को चाहिए. Can you guys hear me, guys? Can you guys hear me? Are you able to understand? जिनको यस नहीं बोलना छोड़ दो, आओ ही मत, काय को दिमाग को खराब कर. Are you able to understand, everyone? Everyone, are you able to understand? Let me know in the comment section. Patafat. Okay. Now let's see it practically. Okay. Let's see it practically. We'll do one thing. We'll see this practically. Now, what is the example I want to do? So let's do one thing. Let's create a user, and to that user we are giving him full permissions on EC2 instance. Like he can create a EC2 instance, he can manage EC2 instance, he can delete EC2 instance. Let's keep it simple that I'm going to create a user, and to that user I'm giving full permissions on EC2 instance. So how to do that? We will go step by step. Did you understand the problem statement? Did you understand the problem statement? So we are going to create a user. To this user, I'm going to provide him a permission. Which permission? I'm going to create a user. I'm giving him permission so that he can create EC2 instance. He can create EC2 instance. These permissions I'm giving him. These permissions we will give him. I'm going to create a user, and to this user I will give him permissions to create a EC2 instance, and he can completely manage the EC2 instance. Let's do that. So how to do that? Let's see one by one. So I will just go to, let me open a tab, AWS console. Let me log in. Let me log into the sign in code control. Let me enter my credentials. See here, one more thing I want to tell you. When I'm login, I'm not using IAM user. I'm using sign in to root user. So it's the most powerful user who is going to log in. So I'll log in with a root user. What is the username? So I will enter my username. I have entered my username, password, and now it's asking me to enter the authenticator. So I'll just multi-factor authentication. So I entered that. Now I have logged into my screen. Okay. So this is my screen. Okay. So currently I'm a root user. Okay. So here I'm here. Now what I want to do, see here, what is my currently region? You can see here, this is the Asia Pacific Mumbai region. So if I'm using any services, let's say I'm creating a Bitbucket, or not Bitbucket, let's say I'm creating anything like S3 bucket. So that will be getting created under Mumbai region if I selected that. Now what I want to do, I want to create EC2 instance. So I'll say, okay, I'll just go here and I'll say IAM service. So I'm just selecting with the service called IAM. Manage to access. I'll click on here. What I want to do, I want to create a user. So you can see right now I don't have any user. I don't have any groups. I don't have any user. I'll tell you what is the difference between user, group, roles, and everything. So what I want to do, I want to create a new user. So right now my condition is I want to create a new user. Okay. What I want to do, I want to create a new user. So here you can see right now I don't have any user. So I want to create a user. So let's click on create a user. What is the new username you want to give? EC2 admin. Can you see here, whenever I'm going to the IAM, you can see automatically the global has been selected here. Global. Why global? Because this user is going to be created globally, and he can access the services from any region. This user is getting created globally. So it's not like, this user is the part of only Mumbai region or something like that. Not like that. This is globally. Okay. Now the next part. So I'm giving a username with EC2 admin. Okay. Click on. Okay. Do you want provide user access to AWS management console? Yes, I want to give that so that he can connect to the AWS console the way I am doing that. Which password you want to give? I'll just give a custom password. What is the password? So I'll say I'm giving some password. Okay. Click on next. Must include at least 3 of the following. So this is expecting that you are giving a quite strong password. So I'm giving some strong password. Click on next. Now what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Add user to the group, copy permission, attach policies directly. So we created a user, but what this user will do, we need to provide him some permissions now. We have created a user, but what permission you want to give him? So I'll click on attach policies directly. Like under the AWS, there are multiple policies are there. Policies means you consider it as a permission. So which permission you want to give him? So I want to give him EC2. So if you just search here with EC2, can you see here like Amazon EC2 full access? Yes, I want to give him full access on EC2. I want to give him full access on EC2 so that he can create an EC2 instance, he can delete, he can manage the EC2 instance. Click on next. Now the next part. Required password reset. Oh no, I don't want to required password reset. Click on previous. Do we have anything? A required password reset. Previous. Okay, user must create a new password. No, I don't want to do that. So I have created a user. I have given him password. I don't want him to reset his password. But generally in the real-time production environment, we ask him to use your own password. Click on next. We have already given him permissions. Which is permissions? So if you just search it with EC2, scroll it down, full access, I have already given that. Click on next. It's coming here. Click on create user. Click on. Now for which, now this is a production user, you can give some tag also, like production user, like something like that. Create a user. So I have created this user. See here how simple it is. Now if you see here, console sign in URL. If you just select this, I got a URL and it is saying that you can use this URL to log in. So I'll just open an incognito window, log in here. Okay, now it is asking me to enter my user ID and password. See, automatically the account number is coming. What is the username? EC2 user. EC2 user. What is the password? What is the password? You guys can hear me clearly? Is it audible? Like, can you 1 minute? Oh man, you guys are not able to hear me. Is it not audible? Are enough मेरी आवाज everyone? कुछ कुछ लोग ना बड़ा बिना काम के परेशान करते हैं. Wait here. Okay, looks good na? Okay, I'm fine. Okay, let me provide the password of this user. So I'm password and click on sign in. So I'm just clicking on sign in. Oh, which password I have given, man? What is the username? No, I have given EC2 admin na. What is the username I have given him? EC2 admin, and let me enter the password. Let me enter my password. So now I have logged in with my user which I have just created. Why it's like this? Why it's like this? What's wrong? All services. See here. Accept. Can you see here? Can you see here? You can access, but there are certain things here you can see is not authorized, is not authorized, is not authorized. Can you see here? For some of the things, I'm not authorized. For some things, like if I just go here and if I just search here with RDS, I'll click on RDS, click on databases. When I'm clicking on RDS databases, am I able to see and create RDS? See here. When I'm going here, can you see here? User EC2 admin is not authorized to perform creation of database instance. I'm not able to create anything. I'm not able to create anything. But if I just search here with the EC2 instance, if I just search with the EC2 instance, click on dashboard, I can see the things related to the EC2 instance. What do you want to do? click on, I want to create I will click on launch instance, launch without walkthrough. And see here, this is the same thing that we have seen earlier also. Like you can see here, right? So which operating system you want to install? I want to install my Red Hat Linux. So this time we will go with Red Hat Linux. I will not select anything. Quickly, I will just try to use this. Now see here. Can I launch instance? When I'm clicking on launch instance, create a key pair, Red Hat launch instance, and see here. So basically what we have observed, you have observed that when I'm trying to create an instance which is EC2 instance, I'm able to do that by using this user. But when I'm trying to create RDS instance, I'm not able to do that because my user does not have that permission. See here, the instance, when I'm clicking on instance, you can see the instance has been created and it's running also right now. You can see the instance is running also. I'm able to do that. Why I'm able to do that? Because I have a permissions. So this is how you can create a user. This is how you can create a user and you can assign policies to that user. Policies means a permission. You can assign a permissions to that user. Everyone, are you able to understand? Everyone, are you able to understand? Please let me know in the comment section if you are able to understand, so that I'll get some confidence if you guys are able to understand. And this is just a small example I have taken related to the EC2 instance. Now corresponding to your requirement, like maybe you have a requirement related to the RDS, EC2, networking, anything. Based on that, you just need to choose a corresponding policies and you just need to select that. And that's how it works. This IAM service is completely free of cost. This IAM service is coming under, it's completely free of cost. This is completely free of cost. So basically whenever you are using this IAM service, so yeah, that's how it works. Okay, IAM is not coming under any, IAM does not comes under any infrastructure as a service or platform as a service. No, not like that. Okay, this is completely a separate concept which is not coming under any services like infrastructures as a service or platform as a service. Okay, now the next part is what is group. Okay, that's what the next part we are going to understand. Okay, what is group and what is user? Let's try to understand about that. So let us try to understand about what is group, how it is different from user, how to assign a permissions or policies to the group. Okay, and we will try to create one group. We will see step by steps to create a group, and we will try to assign some permissions to that group. We will create a developer group and some permissions we will try to assign to that developer group. So what is group first of all? Okay, group is, anyone want to add what is group before I speak? Anyone want to add what is group? As the name suggests, it is a group. What is group? So let's say I have one developer. Okay, I have one developer. So let's take an example. This is my developer. Okay, so to this developer I have given some permission, like okay, he can create a EC2 instance, he can create RDS instance also. Now I have second developer. He is also the same developer. Again, I will give him RDS instance EC2. I have one more developer. Again, I will give him RDS EC2 instance. Likewise, I have considered that. Likewise, I have 100 developers are there. Tomorrow, I got a requirement like I need to remove the RDS related permissions from this user. We have multiple users are there. They are a developer actually. So user number 1, user number 2, user number 3. Likewise, 1000 users are there or 100 users are there. What I want to do, I want to remove their permissions like RDS related permissions. I want to remove. So 1000 time we need to remove their permissions if it is a 1000 count. So if it is a 1000 count, 1000 people I need to search their name and I need to remove their permissions. Even if tomorrow I want to add one more permissions to this 1000 people. So let's say I want to give him a permission related to the S3 bucket. So 1000 time I need to provide them permissions. What I can do now, they are a developer now. So I'm going to create one group and I will give the name like dev group. Dev group. This group, now whatever permissions I want to give, I will not give permissions to this user. I will give these 3 permissions to this group only. So let's say S3 related, EC2 and RDS. These permissions I have given it to the group. And in this group, I am going to add those IAM user which we have created like user number 1, user number 2, user number 3. Those user which are the part of this group, automatically they will get these permissions. In future, if I want to remove any permissions, I will remove the permissions from group only. Let's say I will remove S3 level permissions. If I remove S3 level permissions, so this user will not have S3 level permissions automatically. I don't need to go to these people. I don't need to go to these people. Everyone able to understand? Everyone able to understand? So what is group? Group is collection of IAM user. Whenever I want to give a permission, I will give the permission to the group only. Let's say I have created one group. To this group, I am going to provide the permissions or permission number 1, permission number 2. This group will be assigned this group. Whoever is the part of that group, let's say U1 is the part of group, U2 is the part of group, U3 is the part of group. So this user automatically get these permissions. Automatically they will get this permission. Did you get my point? Did you get my point? Did you get my point? Everyone, what is group? A group is a collection of IAM user. Whenever I want to give a permissions, so these people are basically, you consider that, let's say I have a developer team. So all developer will have same sort of permissions, right? All developer will have same sort of permissions. So instead of giving a permission to the individual user, we are giving permissions to group only. And whenever you are giving permission to the group, automatically in future, let's say I want to add one more permission like permission number 4. So automatically all these people will get P1, P2, P3, P4, P4. Everyone will get P4. If I want to remove permission, I'll remove it from here and everyone will be done. So in one group, you can have multiple users. There is no problem in that. In one group, we can have multiple users. Now the next question which will be there in your mind, that can the user be the part of multiple group in AWS? Did you get my point? What do you think, guys? Does this user can be the part of multiple group? What do you think? This user can be the part of a group called developer group also. This user, let's say, is from DevOps team. So he can be the part of DevOps also. So one user can be the part of multiple groups. So he will get the permissions from developer group also. He will get the permissions from DevOps group also. Both the permission he will get. Is it clear, everyone? Do you want to see how practical it works? Do you want to see how practical it works, everyone? Do you want to see this, how practically works? So we have created this user now. Now if I go here, okay, now what I want to do, I want to create a group. So let's go here, create a group. What do you want to do? I want to create a group. Okay, let's do one thing. You want to create a group. So I have created a group. So what is the group name you want to group? What is the name you want to give? So let's give a name like, okay, developers. I have created developers. Now, do you want to add your existing user to the developer group? So earlier we have created na, add user to the group. Yes, I want to add this user also. Now, which access you want to give him? Which access? Now we are not directly giving access to the EC2 admin user. We are giving access to this developer group. Now we have multiple policies are available here. Let's say I want to give the policy like RDS. RDS full access we have, yes, here. Now this EC2 admin, how many permissions he will get? What do you think, guys? The EC2 admin, how many permissions he will get? One is how many permissions he will get? 2 permissions. One permission is coming with related to the RDS and second one is permission is coming from their own permission, which is not a part of group. So basically a user can get the permission individually also, and user can get the permissions from group also. User can get the permission from group also. So many policies are there, guys. You know, so many policies are there. Almost here, see, 1164 permissions are policies are there. You can't remember that. So if you don't remember that, you know, just go to the Google or any AI related to tools, check based on your requirement, and you can just select that. Done. Click on create a user group. Now I have just done that. User can log in, but do you think that the group can log into the system? Do you think group can log into the system? If I go here, I can see here what are the permissions are there. This user is, if I go here, this is a developer group. Under that there is only one user is there, and the group level permission is RDS full instance. So if I go to the user, under that user you can see the permissions. So I am going here. He is the part of this group. So this is a user. He is the part of this group, and this user is having 2 permissions now. EC2 also as well as RDS also. He is having 2 permissions. He is having 2 permissions. But the group is having only 1 permission. So if you go here, this is, you know, similar like Linux administrator. Like if you know about the Linux, so this is also available there. Okay, so that's how the users and groups works. Understanding, everyone? Can you please use the chat option and let me know? Everyone understanding till now whatever we discuss about the users, group, everyone able to understand? आप लोगों को समझ में आ रहा? Let me know. What is role? We'll discuss about that. What is role? But before I go to the role level, I need something from you. What I need? By you need to do something for me also, right? You need to do something for me also. What I need from you, I'll tell you. I just want a good feedback with the comment. That's it. I'll wait for some time. Where is that? Ask for review. I need something from you. Please fill up the review. Okay. I'm not expecting anything. Just please fill up the review. And just mention that you have taken the AWS training with us. That's it I need. Okay, I'm not expecting anything from you. And don't worry, this is not just for this cloud. We always come up with something new program. Okay, we come up with JNAI. Last time we have come up with JNAI. Future, maybe I'm planning to come up with the data engineer also. Um if you are interested for AWS, we are already doing that. Azure also we can take care. So that is also there. Plus, take a 2 minutes, guys. There is a link available. Please fill up your review with the good comment. Comment is required. Please do that. Okay, that's what I'm expecting. Please do that. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll tell you about the role also. Okay, I'll wait for 2 minutes. We'll take care of that. Please do that. Thank you. Free, generate AI free courses is coming. We have already done that last time. In future also we are planning to do that. Okay, so but you need to have some patience. We'll take care of it. I want to do lot of free courses, but the thing is I'm not the means the thing is like there are some there are certain technologies which I know. In my 13 years of experience, I got so many technologies, but there are certain technology which I don't know. So there I need to take care of. I need to ask our trainer to take all those free session. The base आप लोग को पता है, the main challenge is like no one will come free of cost, and every trainer is taking a lot of charges. Okay, why I'm coming live here, I'm doing all those free sessions because I want branding. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, there is no reason behind that. And among that, I have seen many peoples are also you know taking a training with us, so that's the reason we do that. But the other trainers will not come, they will ask for money, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's very difficult. Okay. Okay, so what is role? What do you think, guys? What is role? What is role? Role. Okay, so role, what is role? Can you tell me, anyone? What is role where we are creating? So I'll tell you one example. Consider that I have one EC2 instance is there. I have one EC2 instance. On this EC2 instance, uh, consider that I have a EC2 instance. On this EC2 instance, uh, I have a EC2 instance. On this EC2 instance, I have a database is running. Now, of this database, definitely we are going to take a backup, and this backup I want to store into a location. We call it as S3 bucket. So last time I discussed, right? This is a storage area where your backup will be stored. You want to store your backup into the S3 bucket. Without role, how it will happen? Let me tell you. Without role, Okay, if you don't have role, so what will happen? Without role, you need to create one user. Okay, what do you need to do? First of all, you need to create one IAM user. For that IAM user, you need to create one secret key, or we call it secret key and access key. Okay, by using this secret key and access key, he will be able to access this S3 bucket. Now, where you are going to store this secret key and access key, you consider like secret key and access key like a user ID and password. So you are going to create a user. By using this secret key and access key, you are going to access this S3 bucket. This secret key and access key, you are going to store it on EC2 instance only. Here you are going to store. Now, storing the password or storing the credentials on the server is very critical task. Security wise, it is not recommended to store anything. So what we do, like, generally, instead of doing like that, we are going to create one role. We are going to create one role. To this role, I will give a permission. To this role, I will give permission. Which permissions I will give him? That you can access S3 bucket. So role is having S3 bucket permission. And this role I will attach to whom? This role I will attach to EC2 instance. So basically EC2 instance have access to the S3 bucket directly. So you got my point? So role is a kind of mediator. Role you can directly assign to the role you can directly assign to the AWS services also. Now, what is this AWS service we are talking about? Role you can directly assign to the AWS service. Among that, I'm talking about EC2 instance. And to this role, which permissions we are giving, which policy we are giving, which policy you are giving? We are giving a policy. Which policy we are giving to this role? To this role, which policy we are assigning? Tell me. We are assigning to upload any file or backup, basically in this case, to S3 bucket. S3 bucket. Did you get my point? We are going to create a role. To this role, we are going to give a permission that, okay, you can access S3 bucket. And this role I will assign to whom? This role I will assign to a directly AWS service, which is EC2 instance in our case. Let's see it practically. Guys, आप लोग को समझ में आ रहा है? Everyone? Did you understand? The role is okay. Can you log in by using role? What I mean to say, just like by using a user, you can log in, but by using role, can you log in? Can you log in? No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. So I'll do one thing. First of all, where is my? I'll go here. I'll go to the IAM service. I'll go here. In this IAM service, I'm going to create a role. So let's create a role. Which user I'm using here? No, this is not my user. This is issue to admin. I'll just close that. Okay, I'll just go here. Okay, I'm already here. I'll click on role. I'm inside the IAM role. Okay, what do you want to do? I want to create a role. Now it is asking you something. See here what it is saying. So which service you want to assign? Which service? EC2 instance. Which service? EC2 instance. To this EC2 instance, which permissions? Okay, so here I'm going to create a role. Allow AWS services like EC2, Lambda or other to perform actions in this account. Service or use cases. Use case EC2. Yeah, I want to give him. Click on next. Now, which permissions you want to give him? I want to give policies. I'll say S3 bucket. So I'll say, can you see S3 bucket? And click on next. Now see here, it has created like this. It has created. What is the role name you want to give? I'll say I created EC2 instance, which will select my S3. I'll use it for backup role. I'll create like this. Allow EC2 instance to call AWS services on your behalf. Now you can mention here like what you're going to do. I'll mention, like, you can mention the description here. I have a EC2 instance services which will store my backup into S3 bucket, S3 bucket. Okay, so here click on create role. That's it. Is it clear? Very simple, na? Very simple. I have not done anything like much detail in. So if I go to the role, this is the role that we have created. This is the role. So if I go here, which service you can use? If I go here, click here. Now this role can have access to the Amazon S3. This role is having access to the trust relationship EC2 instance. And you can edit this also. If you want to edit this JSON file, you can edit this file also. That is also possible. So generally, role is someone you can attach. A role is something which you can directly assign to the AWS services. Those people who are coming from Java background, in Spring Boot application also you are using this. For example, let's say you have written one Java application. By using that Java application, you want to store your data into the Amazon S3. So that time you can create a role. You can create a role. To that role, you can give the permissions on S3, and that role you can attach it to the EC2 instance. That's how the role cannot log in. Remember, role cannot log in. Any question? Any question? So basically, whenever you want to perform any operations, but you don't want to create a user, especially in development where coding part is there, that time this role is very, very important. Okay. Now, whatever you have created, remember you need to delete that. Okay. You need to delete that. So if you have created anything, please ensure that you are deleting that. Okay. So that's how the things are working. Okay. Understood, everyone? Today's class. Everyone understood today's class? Everyone, please let me know. From tomorrow I will not be there with you, so please let me know. Did you understand whatever we discuss? Are you able to, like, whatever we have seen till now, are you able to see that, or did you able to understand all these things? Okay, so that's how show networking services. No, this is the last class of your this is the last class of your free cloud computing. Next time we are going to come up with free SQL and Linux training also, so you can share this information with your friends, colleagues, okay, whoever are interested. um if you guys are looking for any paid training in future by any chance, so you guys can reach out to the Learnomate. We have a training institute in Pune Wakad location, and very soon I am also planning to come up with one AWS Cloud Fundamental training. So I think that like we will charge a minimal for this. So I have one plan, maybe. So basically we are coming with one program also, that's a paid program actually. So those people who are interested, for them, let me talk about that program also. So let me share my screen with you. What is this? Okay. So we are coming with one program also very soon. That's AWS Cloud Fundamental program. Okay. with this program we are giving you free fundamental certification, completely free of cost. Okay, so we will provide you the voucher with this AWS certification. So AWS, that's a global certification. I'm not talking about Learnable certification. That's a global certification we will provide you, and that fees will be 9,999 rupees only, where you will get a free certification from cloud, global certification. Okay, global AWS certification. So by any chance, if you guys are interested to know more about this program, okay, so you guys can go through this. Okay, so that's a new program which we are launching especially for the freshers, those who want to understand about a cloud. So if you want to know about this, so you can just go here, AWS Cloud Fundamental certification. So this certification I'm talking about. So this certification I'm talking about. Many certifications are available in the cloud. So I'm talking about the first one, the fundamentals cloud certified. Okay, this one, yeah, practitioner. This one I'm starting with this. Okay, so we are coming with this. So this certification we are giving completely free of course with this training. So we are not um, you know so that's the plan. So whatever topics which are available with this certification, so that you will get it, understand. Okay, so that's the certification. So if you just clear, it's a paid certification. Okay, so from here you will get it. Okay, if you guys have any questions, queries, anything, or if you guys want to tell me about this program, so let me know. Let me share with you. Participant, you guys can ask if you have any questions. You can unmute and you can ask the questions. This is the one. Okay, so you have options to unmute. So this fundamental program which we are starting, that's a very minimal cost. Almost the cost of this AWS Cloud Fundamental certification itself is 3,000, I believe. Okay. Okay. Sir, what are the daily roles and responsibilities in cloud engineer? That's all depending upon what role you are going. Okay, mainly your response. Many people are also expecting that along with the AWS you should have understanding about the DevOps also. So some people are called it as a you know AWS plus DevOps engineers, something like that. As a cloud engineer, you are responsible to manage your infrastructure. Basically, you are responsible to use these services only, like EC2 instance. You are responsible to create users, provide them permissions to make sure that your environment is healthy, make sure that you have minimal cost. You are keep watching the alerts, and make sure that the budget will not go. So you can create a threshold, you can create a budget and just keeping that. So those are the responsibilities we do it as a freshers there. कौन सा सर्टिफिकेशन चाहिए भाई आपको? कौन सा फ्री वाला? वो मिल जाएगा यार, मिल जाएगा. Yeah, it will be there. Basic networking, see, it's a cloud practitioner course. Okay, so if you want to go in detail now, you can look for, we have another training also that's very costly actually, not in this 10,000. That's costly training. So cloud network engineer is different role, right? That's a different role. They take care of networking security also. Nowadays they have come up with this AWS certified AI practitioner also. That's a new certification they have launched recently. So many roles are available. Okay, if you just search here with get certificate, you will see that so many certifications are available. Like these certifications are related to the developers also, architect also, DevOps also, AI also. So many certifications are available. So this is the first certification, AWS certification cloud practitioner. This is the first certification, and from here like you can go with multiple certifications. We have for networking also. Like you just search here You will see for certification also.
For the experienced people, which cloud program is best to do? Like who has more than 5 8 years experience?
Oh, that's completely depend upon your where is your 5 years of experience.
Non-technical.
For non-tech, go with the cloud. This one only first. If it is a non-technical, na, you need to start from fundamentals only. This one only.
Yeah, that's I've done course fundamental. Next thing, I have to go for 1.0 for Azure and apply for cloud admin.
That is also fine. Yeah, that is also fine. That's also fine. That's
Do
also.
you provide any project for this course also? AWS 104.
We have that. That's a part of training. Under the training only, we will cover all these things practically.
Practical. If I want to go for 3 years experience, so how can I start and proceed with job?
For how many years of experience?
To apply like 4 to 5 years experience.
4 to 5 years. Now, first, we have one more training is there. That's the advanced level of training in AWS, which include your AI also. After that, you can show your experience as a cloud engineer.
So I want to go for with Azure. So
Azure also we have. Azure also we have. Azure also we have.
So
Azure is also good. See, depending upon your market to market, those are changing actually. Okay.
Cloud is enough along with the DevOps, any tools?
Now, if you want to understand, only cloud is not sufficient nowadays. Cloud with DevOps.
Like
Terraform, Kubernetes is there. You should know about the CI/CD pipeline, Jenkins, all those things. That's
all totally integrated now.
Earlier they used to hire a separate AWS people, but now the expectations are really high. DevOps is kind of middleware. Everyone needs to know. Developer, architect, everyone. Infrastructure people, everyone must aware about that. Okay. So anyway, okay, thank you so much for listening for last 5 days, and it was a wonderful time. Even I also got to know a lot of new things, like when I was discussing with you. So yeah, keep reaching out to the Learnermate and enjoy the free sessions. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. So today is the last day of free cloud computing. I hope you have enjoyed and certainly you have learned something from me. Thank you guys. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.